All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our Unreal Engine project. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Let me get this open for you. I don't want to start on this perspective. Let's start from the top so I can show you exactly what's going on from the top angle, and then we'll come down here to this bottom angle because I do have something planned that I want to show you guys. So you can see here we did enlarge our arena. Our portal is much larger, much wider. I think it's more fitting to look like that as a portal. So you can see here our borders are at the edges where they're supposed to be, stretched all the way out. So everything is completely enclosed. You can't see our arena. I didn't do our arena yet. I didn't double the size of the arena because I do have the cones and the fire at the top of our pillars. So we have to move all of that stuff, double the size of the arena, then put the pillars back, make the pillars taller, then put the cones back on top of the pillars, and then put the fire back on top of the cones. So that's why I saved that for last. So everything else is done. I just have to work on the arena to actually get everything up and going. Let's move down here to the our regular perspective so we can see exactly where we are. So this is us coming through the portal. That's why I set it up this way. I want you to see how it looked if we actually came through the portal. So this is us coming through it. We're coming from the sea. These are the border walls. There's no way else inside except through the portal. So here we go. Let's go through. Let's see if it goes. And I do have it on game mode, so I don't know if it's gonna. Oh, I see the controls are still working. So let's go ahead and move around. Can we move forward? The controls are kind of funky in game mode. Let me switch the modes back really quickly so we can move around the way we need to. Take that back off. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's close that. Now let's try to go back in. Should be able to move around better now. There we go. Now we can actually go inside. Let's see how thick that wall is. Here we go. Let's go. Slowly but surely. Okay, we're inside. We came through the portal. And the first thing we'll see, let me turn around. I didn't mean to turn. And the first thing we'll see is our arena. This mouse is crazy. Well, I can't blame the mouse. I'm the one using it. So I guess it's me and my crazy hand. But yeah, so here's our came through our portal. We're inside our world now. You can see our arena. Our arena is much bigger than this. As you can see, we're just higher up in the sky, so it looks pretty small, but the arena is much larger. I can come down to the I can change the perspective of the arena so we can see exactly what it looks like. Let me get out of all of this stuff here 1 second. So we'll click on that. Let's click on the actual any one of them. Let's do it from the pillar here. We'll click on the pillar. And then we're going to snap to the view of the pillar. So that should change our view so we can get close up on it to see the actual scale of the arena because it looks kind of small from this sky view. So we'll do that with snap to. So now you can see an actual size of it. It is much larger when we get up close to it as opposed to viewing it from the sky. So you can see here it's still 12 by 12. So what we're going to do is we're going to double the size, like I said, back to the 24 by the 24. Our pillar is still 5 high with a cone, so it's only 6. So we're going to double the size of the pillar. No, we're going to make it 11. It's 5 now, so we're going to add 6 more. And then we're going to put our cone back on top. We're going to do that for all 4 of them, and then we'll put our fire back. And then we should be done building the basic groundwork of our environment. Let me pan around, just have a look around here. We'll do that, and then we'll start trying to implement the. This is the view of the. Let me fix this. This is the view of the portal from inside the arena here, as you can see. I guess you can see how wide it is, how thick it is now, and how tall it is. I wanted it to fit the walls here. So I didn't want it to be a little small, tiny portal with big, giant, massive walls. So I made everything scale to like the same size. That's why I'm going to enlarge our arena also, so the arena doesn't look dwarfed by the size of the walls in the portal here. So that's basically where we're at with that. I'm trying to get a center shot, but the mouse keeps flicking as soon as I get it. I want a nice center view of the portal here, looking out to sea. Almost. Come on, crazy mouse. One, let's go. Almost. That's good. Okay, yeah. So this is the view we'll be seeing from inside of the arena. The portal, like I said, I still haven't figured out how to make this look like a water effect, to make it like more portal-y. If you saw the movie, what is that, Stargate? Remember how their portal was with the water effect? You had to go through the water, and it looked like you were traveling through a wormhole. I want to see if I can add that kind of effect to this portal here and make it like that. And maybe I'll just leave this open, like as a negative space. Like even though it's open, it's just implied that you can't travel here between these two spaces. It's just implied. I'm not going to add anything. I'll just leave it open. But to enter in our actual world, we have to come through the portal. Yes, basically everything is done. Like I said, I just have to double the size of our arena and make our pillars taller, and then we'll be done with that, and we can move on to actually trying to I don't know if we're going to add more things or we're just going to stick to the AI learning agents in the arena like this as it is. Like I said, I do want to try build some kind of maze. Maybe when you come through the portal, you have to travel to the actual arena. You can't just go straight to it. But again, we'll see how things work out because we do have some extra projects and training that we have to do. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to spend as much time building as I usually was. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so that's basically done. I wanted to wake up and get this done, get it out of the way, so everything is set up. Like I said, we just have to work on the arena, and then that's done. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.